I'm Athena, Reiki Master and author of award-winning book Raise Your Vibes and Raise Your Vibes Crystal Cards. And thank you so much for joining me today on my channel. I wanted to go over something I think is very important and often underrated, and that is shadow work. So over the last 6-7 months or so, I have gone through some pretty significant life changes and changes in living, changes in everything. Through trauma, a lot of the times, it's very difficult for people to say loving things to themselves, especially when they're going through periods of depression or huge life changes where you just feel like the world is on top of your head, right? So I came across this book and I wanted to share it with you. It is called The Advanced Shadow Work Method, and it's by Courtney Keiser. And she's also a fellow Reiki master, so that of course drew me to it immediately. But this woman actually is a trauma specialist, and kind of our journeys are somewhat similar in a way, in that she came from a more Western approach with psychotherapy, and I came from Western medicine with all of my back pain. And for both of us, the quid pro quo wasn't working. So we turned to a different approach, a spiritual side of things. With Reiki, she really went on with shamanic stuff and high priestess, and she created this advanced shadow work method, which I thought saw some resonance there between my own book, because she also dealt with not only the spiritual side of things, for example, like with your chakras. She talks about the throat chakra a lot in this book, which I thought was cool. And there's some diagrams in there she's made that are really cool. But she also dives into the kind of more scientific, your nervous system and vagus nerve and all of these different parts of you that are activated when you experience trauma. And her method really brings you back to to a place of self-love, because when you can love yourself, you can also allow space for yourself to heal. And I thought that was just really, really powerful. She also talks about how, some of these traumas can be even from past life experiences, and they're carried over into this lifetime. She talks about how, and I say the same thing, which I thought, again, is so cool that this resonates so much with me. But trauma manifests itself into the physical body. And so just think about how many times you were stressed out and then you got a headache, right? That's stuff going on in your mind, emotional processes that are manifesting into a physical ailment. So when you do shadow work, you're kind of bringing these emotions up to the surface so you can clear them. And over these last few months, these last 6 months really now, so many people around the world have gone through some really extraneously difficult, and I don't mean this in a laughing way, it's like shocking to me how difficult these last few months have been for so many people and globally. So I love that this book is coming out at a time when really as a collective we can work on our own shadow work and bring this emotional or physical trauma up to the surface so we can clear it. Because how are we going to move on as a society and have love and compassion for each other when we're struggling to have love and compassion for ourselves, right? It has to start at home. So if this resonates with you and you'd like to dive into it a little bit more with Courtney, she's actually going to be doing a shadow work tour here in our magical Southern California, and she'll be in Los Angeles, San Diego. I'll have a post below, a link below rather, where you can see her Eventbrite and go ahead and sign up, and maybe I will see you there as well. I think it's just a really important part of our healing journey that is often not brought to light, and I just wanted to say thank you to Courtney for bringing this to the surface, because it really resonated with me, and I'm sure it's going to resonate with So many people that hopefully will see this and tune in as well. So to conclude today's video, I thought that it would be really nice, in the spirit of trauma and self-love and healing, that it would be really nice if you would work with me and do a short meditation. We'll work with the 3 diamonds, and it will be geared towards self-love for today, and with that, self-talk. So go ahead and just relax your body. Take a nice deep breath and release. And you can either listen to my voice or you can follow along, which I always recommend. So we'll begin by just placing our hands right over our earth key, which is just about where our belly button is, just below it. And I want you to go ahead and take some nice deep breaths here.